Alright, let's get into 3.1 because we got to start from the beginning. So we're going to be comparing different values. So let's do it. Let's make an integer. Okay, I just want to see where it should indent to. Integer A is going to be equal to 5. Integer B is going to be 2.5 times 2. Let's say this is an integer. We have to make an integer. So let's cast it because 2.5 is a double. And then we'll do double C is equal to 5.0. Alright, here we go. So let's compare our values. And how are we going to do that? Let me get rid of some of this extra white space we do not need. So system.out.println is going to print a comparison. So let's say A is equal to C. So if A is equal to C, it's going to print out true. Now, as you can see here, we're going to get an error because we are basically assigning C to the value of A, to the A variable. So C is now the value of A. Now, it's not going to actually do that because we're in a print statement. So how are we going to test for equivalence in Java? In most programming languages, you're going to do this. You're going to do A double equals C. And as you can see, we have no error anymore because it's now testing for equivalence. So when we run our code, it's going to see, is 5 equal to 5.0? And it's going to say true because 5 is technically equal to 5. Because the double version of A is 5.0 and the integer version of C is 5. So it's going to compare this. Now, I want to show you something really, really cool. Let's compare A to B. Alright, here we go. So 2.5 times 2 is 5.0, but it's casting as an integer. However, it is going to return false. So, very, very interesting thing that I wanted to show you. What if we did A is equal to, no, let's do B is equal to C. What about that? Because C is a double, so maybe it'll see the double and return true. Well, let's see how that prediction gets us. It's still not going to work. It's still going to return false. Oh, no. Now, another thing we can do to compare primitive values and reference values, we can use another relational operator, the not equal to. So let's say A is not equal to C. So it's going to be exclamation point equals, and that's going to be the not equal to, because exclamation point is not. I think we learned this in our last video. So if A is not equal to C, it's going to print true. If it's equal to C, it's going to print false. So A is equal to C, so it is going to print false. So, yeah, what if we did A is not equal to B? Then it's going to return true. So that's very, very cool. Let's, we don't need this anymore. So that was just basic comparisons with numbers. Let's try strings, though. So let's do string first name equals James. Then we'll do string middle name equals Derek with the like that, and then string last name is going to be equal to Barrett. Just random names. Okay, so we have our, I spelled string wrong. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our arithmetic expression values to compare, we're going to be using our relational operators to compare our arithmetic expression values. So what does that mean exactly? Well, what this means exactly is we can see if the length of first name is greater than or less than or equal to the length of last name. So let's see. Let's do first name dot length. We learned this in the Unit 2 video. Is less than last name dot length. Well, is that true? What is first name's length? It is 5. What is last name's length? It is 7. So this is going to return true because 5 is indeed less than 7. Let's do another one. Let's do greater than, or let's do another less than actually. Let's do first name dot length. Remember, it's a method, so we have to have our parentheses there. Is less than middle name dot length. Now they are the same length. Derek is 5 letters and James is 5 letters. So what's going to happen when we run our code? What is it going to return? It is going to print out false because it's equal to. It's not less than. It's still equal to. Now, is there a less than or an equal to that we can do? Yes, there is. I'm just going to copy this whole line. Voila. And we're just going to set this to less than or equal to. And how are we going to do that? Well, it's less than equal to. Literally how it's spelled. So Is first name dot length less than or equal to middle name dot length? Yes, it is. It is equal to it. Oh, I have an extra parentheses. Uh-oh. Now it's going to work. So is first name dot length less than middle name dot length? No, but is it equal to it? Yes. So it is going to return true. Hooray. Awesome. Okay. Let's do greater than or equal to. So let's do system.out.println. Let's do if last name dot length is greater than or equal to. Greater than goes to the left. Middle name dot length. Then it'll print out true, but is it? It is greater than, because last name's length is 7 and middle name's length is 5. 7 is greater than 5, so it is going to return true. So when we print this out, yep, it'll return true. Let's do one more. System.out.println. I love booleans. First name dot length is greater than middle name dot length. So is first name dot length greater than middle name dot length? Well, let's see. They are the same, so it's not going to be greater than it. They're actually equal to it. So it's going to print out, you guessed it, false. Very, very cool. And those are our relational operators. And any expression involving relational operators evaluates to a Boolean value. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's free, and it really does help me out. I have more AP Computer Science videos if you want to go check those out. They're really, really helpful and all of that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.